All right, Tai Chi today is going to be my first class after having to go to work. I started up Tai Chi and Wing Chun during the summer, so I had lots of free time, but now I'm back to work and I think it's gonna be a little tough. There's not really enough time to get home from work, get my stuff, change, and then get to class. So I think that I'm probably going to be late to a lot of classes now. We did some Chen style stuff, pretty bad. Alright, so I started September out with a Tai Chi class, and we have learned the whole form now, the whole Chen style 28 form, if my memory is correct. But we've learned the whole form now, so what we're doing now is we're focusing on different parts of the form that we're still having trouble with. So in Tai Chi class, we don't usually go through the practical uses of the techniques. It's not that kind of class, but the instructor does show them to me sometimes. And one of the ones he showed me is from this move, which there's two of. Early on, there's one where it comes from the side, and then later on, there's one where it comes sort of up and down. They can both be used as an arm break, like if you're being punched, you sort of catch the punch, and it can break the arm, and then after that is like sort of the push, and if you have the arm straight, you could be pushing the arm. So if the arm's bent, and you push the arm, it can just bend, but if you have it straight and you push it, the elbow can't go as far, so you can knock them off balance. And we did a lot of work on that second push, the one that's up and down. We focused on it coming back. The hand at the waist is palm up, and the other hand is palm down, and then they sort of switch as you come around. So from the arm break, we did a lot of work on this. Come back, and then step out and bring them forward before the next move. So we worked that a ton in this class, and it was really good because I definitely wasn't quite sure how that movement was supposed to work when we learned it. I knew the arms came back somehow, and then they came out again, but I wasn't sure sort of the specifics. So this class really helped me figure out where those hands are going on that motion. I do think I might still have it a little off at the end bit of it, so I'm pretty sure I've got the beginning bit where it comes in, but as it comes around, I'm not sure I'm quite positioned correctly. But definitely better than I was before this class. There's one part I'm still having a ton of trouble with, and that's the high block part. So after the kick part, after you do the second kick, there's a part where you come down and then do some high blocks, but I can't quite make it look good. I'm missing something there. It seems to have a similar motion leading up to it as the double punches later in the form, but there's just something coming into that block. Like, I watch myself do it and I'm like, there's something wrong there. So hopefully, maybe that'll be a part of the form we focus on later. If not, I'll just have to ask about it, see what thing it is that I'm missing. But I think that's the biggest part. There's a couple parts that I still have a little bit of trouble with, but that's definitely the biggest part. The last thing we did in this class was start a Chen Tai Chi form. All of the stuff that we had done previously is Yang style. That form that we do is a Yang style Tai Chi form. The other big style of Tai Chi is Chen style, and in this class we started a Chen style form. It's actually the same form that I tried to teach myself off of the internet during the coronavirus-induced time spent at home, and I was very, very bad at it. I had a ton of trouble with it. So it's really nice to get an instructor showing me bits of it instead of just the internet. It helps a ton. So I will do it for you, but I'm pretty bad at it, so bear with me. Starts pretty similar to the Yang style. You step out. Then there's like a hand circle here. You sink and bring the hands up, and then palms forward, and then around, and then you switch to the other side, and then you go to the front, and your hands turn, and you shift forward, I think, so the weight's on your front leg, and then back, and then your hand comes up and down, and then you do the stomp. It seems much harder in general though than the Yang form that we learned previously, so I think it's going to take me much longer to pick this form up. There seems to be a lot more particulars to the movements, I guess, that I think will take a long time to learn. But I'm looking forward to learning more of it.